Start recording. Now, I want to first mention that streams are going to take a bit of a small break in a way, as I will be moving. So, yeah, I won't be able to stream as much because I got a pack and whatever. Part 4, Kazuma Kiryu. Chapter 1, Reunion. I will need my cheat sheet up. Are there any memos for Part 4? No, the last memos are in the finale. Perfect. And there goes Haruka. I wonder if she'll recognize the man who once stabbed her adoptive father. Oh, you know, it's just the guy who stabbed you.
Yo, 久しぶりだな。
お前、浜崎。
Yeah, I think she has every right to be afraid. This isn't the last we're ever going to see of Morning Glory for a while. Till 6. Let's see. She saw you stab Kiryu a year ago?
なるほどな。まあ、無理もね。
ところで浜崎、お前、脱獄してきたのか。
On the door.
どうして脱獄なんかしたんだ。そんなことをしても、また罪を重くするだけだ。そうだろう。何日か前、冴島という男がここを訪れた。その時、お前の名前を口にしていたんだが。
その話本当か？
ああ。
そうか。冴島のやつ、ちゃんと生き延びていたのか。
That's right, Hamazaki did. Didn't Hamazaki get shot?
やはり知り合いなのか。
Also, how much time has passed between them? Like, was he just floating in the ocean for a few days?
ああ、向かった。その後無事にたどり着いたかまではわからないがな。
そうか。そうか。
お前、あの冴島って男とはどういう関係なんだ？
Really isn't any, they were just in jail together.
兄弟だ。奴は俺の兄弟分だ。
兄弟？
キル、あんたにどうしても頼みがある。
何してるんだ？お前。
俺は兄弟を男にしてやりたい。
He's bound, you know,
だから頼
Japan,
む。
you do that.
俺の最初で最後の頼み、聞いてくれ。
So, Hamazaki, what do you want? Well, it's kinda a long story, but Saejima. He's the guy who bumped off Yoshiharu Ueno, chairman of the Ueno Seiwa back in 85. Wait, that's... Yup. You spend enough time in Kamurocho, you're gonna hear the story. Saejima killed 18 men all by himself that day. That's what they say. Yes, all with bullets to the head, apparently. Anyways, the two of us only just met, both locked up in a private prison a stone's throw away from here. What do you mean, private prison? I mean, the government's not involved. They put the contract in place, yeah, but the private sector's been running the joint since the day they broke ground. They call it Okinawa Penitentiary No. 2. Take it you never heard the name? No, I had no idea a place like that existed in Okinawa. They officially call it a correctional facility, but that's a load of bull. It's a dumping ground for washed up Yakuza they want to snuff out for good. It was only a few days ago that Saejima got shipped down from whatever shithole they had him up in Tokyo. They had him up in Tokyo, which is when you met. Bingo! And you two planned the jailbreak together. More or less, though I'm the one who came up with the idea, if I'm being honest. Why'd you pick Saejima as your partner? Have you seen the guy? He's huge! That's what I just said! You saw him, right? Guy's built like a freaking brick wall. More importantly, I knew what really happened back in '85. The truth. Go on. Back in the day, Saejima was real tight with Majima. Yeah, that Majima. And that Ueno Seiwa hit? The one where Saejima slaughtered those 18 guys? That was originally going to be a two-man job, Saejima and Majima. Majima-san and Saejima were accomplices. Yep, but the day of the attack, Majima never showed. That betrayal's how I convinced Saejima to break out with me. Sorry, just scratching right under my headphone. Explains why Saejima was talking about revenge when he was here. It's all bullshit, though. Majima would never have betrayed his brother. I think even Kiryu would know that. Kiryu knows Majima well enough. They were both set up. By who? Guy named Shibata was heading up a third-tier Tojo family at the time. Problem is, Saejima and I got split up before I got to tell him what really happened. I think I can guess the favor you want. Yeah, you gotta tell him the truth, no matter what. Why is it so important? As it stands, Saijima's gonna try and kill Majima. Not only that, but, I really respect him. He doesn't deserve to be living life in the dark, you know? And why didn't you tell him at the time? Well, I guess he just needed him to break out, so he had to rely on that anger. I mean, sure, I only asked him to help me bust out because of how tough he is. But he actually started trusting me during the escape. Me, of all people. Look, my life's been nothing but betrayal after betrayal. I've been on both sides of that coin. But two people looked beyond all that, chose to trust me anyway. You and Saejima. Yeah, and looked how it turned out for Kiryu. He got a knife in the gut. Hamazaki. I want another chance. To start over. Be a true brother to a guy who went out on a limb and actually trusted me. So I'm begging you, Kiryu-san. You gotta help me. One question first. What's that? Why do you need me to do it? Can't you go tell Saejima all this yourself? Well, what is it, Hamazaki? What? Oh, he took that with him. That's right. I remember he went to get some records. Why is confidential stamped in English? Oh, I guess it's probably stamped in English and Japanese.
沖縄第二刑務所なんて限りなく非合法に近い施設が生まれた経緯とその資金面での金の流れが書かれている。
これは
Oh. Kyohei Jingu, remember him?
そうだ。今から5年前、
He was in the first game.
あんたも関係したあの登場界の消えた100億事件。実はあの事件で動いていたあの金も沖縄第二刑務所設立の裏資金となるはずの金だったんだ。
Ah, that's interesting. They've changed it for this remastered. They included scenes from Kiwami there, by the looks of it. So in the original PS3 version, it was PS2 footage, but looks like for the remaster they used Kiwami footage for the cut in there. That's neat. That's that's a nice touch. That's a nice little touch to do instead of just have it be the same one. Actually put some work in this remaster. I mean, I can't say too much. They definitely put work in, especially the localization. They pretty much redid all the translations to make it more accurate. Because I think at this point, They they weren't using honorifics. The florist was for some reason still called Kage. Morning Glory was still called Sunrise or Sunshine, I don't remember. It was either Sunrise or Sunshine. So, yeah, and I think Kyu's nickname was still Kazi from, Majima. Although I don't recall if Kyu and Majima meet. A year back, when I was still suckling the Tojo clan teat, I found out that the top brass over at the Tokyo PD had their hands dirty. Real dirty. With tons of shady cash. Bet you can guess where I learned all that. The Snake Flower. Yup. They've been working with one. I think the Snake Flower Triad also. No. Did they? I'm trying to remember if they also had a different name. I can't remember. I don't think they did. Yup. They've been working with one of the top men on the force for years. Laundered his money through foreign banks and everything. Why go through all that trouble though? What did the police need with all that cash? What they needed was to build what one of their highest ranking boys called their Utopia. Penitentiary number 2. That's right. The idea was they'd build a place to toss all the convicted Yakuza they round up, and then go and make deals with those very same Yakuza. What kind of deals? Stuff like bribing people to commit crimes. Then when the cops came in and saved the day, everyone would think they were the heroes. Crime would become a police-controlled affair. That's absurd. Yeah, an absurd power grab. Whoever handled those crimes would get big brownie points on the force. End up rocketing up the ranks. I still can't believe the 10 billion Jingu was trying to launder through the Tojo was supposed to end up with the cops. Believe me, I was just as surprised as you when I found out. Even with the money getting blown to high heaven, the paper trail alone is some serious shit. Honestly, the only reason I grabbed this file in the first place is because I wanted a little dirt on the warden. Something I could use to bargain my way out of there, you know? But I gotta say, I never thought I'd stumble on a shitstorm this massive. Almost feels like it's out of my league, if you get me. I show up on Tokyo PD's doorstep with this baby in tow, and that's the last anyone ever hears of me. Turns out this file's not the bargaining chip I was hoping for. I was hoping it'd be. Chills now. But why me? I'm not stupid enough to go to the cops with this, but I know you are. Because you were at the center of everything that went down 5 years ago. Hell, you even had to beat the shit out of your own brother at the end of it all. Then... he died. He died! Q. Come on, don't give me the silent treatment here. I just don't get it. Why did you show me that? I already told you. You gotta go to Kamurocho and tell my boy Sejima what really... There's more to it than that. I know there is. Besides, you would end up behind bars again in no time without this bargaining chip of yours. So tell me, Hamazaki, what are you really after? What now? I can't read! Dojo Clan destroyed, Kamurocho kills Ueno Seiwa Clan to Tokyo PD. Okay. So the cops want to take over Kamurocho Hills? I don't think a police force is allowed to own a shopping center. Or whatever the fuck Kamurocho Hills is meant to be. Strangely enough, the first game where you actually got to go into Kamurocho Hills, Yakuza Dead Souls, which takes place after this, since the end of this game is when it finishes being built. But we do get to go in there a little bit in 5. Not that there's anything in there. I think Judgment as well, maybe even 6. A few of the games you go in it, but there's nothing there. It's just for story reasons anyway. March 9th, 2010. Ah, the kids are in this. Taichi in the house. Yo. Koji, that bag looks way too big for you. We're home, Uncle Cars. Looks like you kids had a good trip. You enjoy yourselves? Oh yeah, it was awesome. We hiked, went camping, even saw some old bones and stuff at a museum. Wasn't it super cool, Koji? Mm-hmm. You gotta go with us sometime, Uncle Cars. I assume they went on a school trip? How was your grades trip, Ayako? Great. I don't think they have any spoken dialogue.
ねえねえおじさん、
Never mind, forget what I said.
あの人は？
天崎さんだ。俺の昔からの知り合いで。
ダメ。近寄
He's the cunt who put a knife in my guts.
はるか姉ちゃん。
この子たちに近づかないで。
はるか、
おじさんは黙ってて。私はね、この人のこと許したわけじゃないの。
Yeah, that makes sense. It was only a year ago.
おじさんは忘れたの？
Haruka is still a kid. I think she's only 10?
1年前おじさんの
Oh
こ
god,
と
how old
刺
is
し
she?
たんだよ。
She's not 10, she's older than that. She was 9 in the first one. I think she's 13 here. Because I want to say she's... The next one takes place 3 years later, and I think by then
俺
she's
は悪党だもん
16.
な。
I'm so bad with the ages of everyone. I only remember Q turned 50
悪かったな。
in 2020.
お父さんよ
Sorry, 2022.
その子たちに近づこうとして。
It's like the 4th time I've checked to see,
Oh, you don't.
checked her age, because I can never
いいわけ
remember
ない
it.
じゃない。おじ
Yeah,
さん
she's
は
13 in this one.
浜崎って人のこと信用してるの？
That's right, yeah, she was 12 in 3, 13 in this one, because a year later, and then 5, which is 3 years later, she's
もう
16.
私、おじさんがどうなっても知らないから。
It's so weird seeing Haruka's stuff about her here. It's like, appears in Yakuza / Kiwami, Yakuza 2 / Kiwami 2, Yakuza 3, Yakuza 4, Yakuza Dead Souls, Yakuza 5, Yakuza 6, Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, good to know, Ryuga Gotoku Mobile for GRE, Ryuga Gotoku Online, Counterpart, Haruka from Ryuga Gotoku Kenzan, and Haruka from Like a Dragon Ishin. So that's fun. Oh, that's right, I forgot there's a stage play. Because I know there's that live-action movie, but yeah, there's a stage play as well. It mentions who plays are in that. It's just so funny, all the random shit there is in these games. Anyway, we have a hideout. Greetings, oh god, I forget your name, dog. Anywho. We could talk to people, but I don't think there's literally any reason to. Hang on, I need to make sure there's no garbage washed up on the beach. Hey, Haruka. You sulking? You're going back to Kamurocho, aren't you? Haruka, I just don't get it, Uncle Cars. How can you trust him so easily? He stabbed you in broad daylight, Uncle Cars. You almost died. Yeah, but how many times has Kiryu almost died? I'll never trust him. Never in a million years. I'd love to see Kiryu's medical record. Haruka, please. There's just some random things I can remember. He got tortured by, I think it was the Snake Flower Triad, when he was younger, when he was in his 20s. He got shot. He's been shot multiple times. He's been stabbed several times. Whenever I see him, I just think back to what happened last year. What he did to you. That memory terrifies me, Uncle Cars. And I'm only counting story events or like cutscene stuff we see. I'm not counting stuff in combat where you like get slashed or shot, because that just overcomplicates it. Haruka, I've always believed in you. You know I have. But this time, I'm really worried. It feels like if you go to Tokyo now, you're never gonna come home. You heard us talking last night, huh? Maybe you want to know what happened 5 years ago. But I don't care one way or another. I just want you to be safe, which makes sense. You don't care, Haruka? You lost both your parents in that incident. Yeah, but one of them she didn't know, and she's got you now, and you're more dad to you're more her parent than anyone else. I lost Nishiki and Kazuma-san. If there really was something more going on behind the scenes, wouldn't you want to know what it was? I'm happy just being here with you, Uncle Cars. That's all I need. Not the truth. Just you. Haruka. I will say, it's a bit selfish of you.
安心しな。
Because Haruka's got a very good point. After everything that's happened, she just wants to be with the Q when here at Morning Glory.
それに俺も今すぐここを出ていくよ。
浜崎。
もう決めたんだ。俺は冴島に真実が伝わりゃそれでいい。それは他の誰かに頼むとしよう。だからキユさんよ、あのファイルのことは忘れてくれ。あんたにはここでの新しい生活があるんだろう。
でもそれじゃお前が。
心配すんな。俺は結構しぶとい。獄中で冴島の帰りをゆっくり待つとするよ。
Okay.
浜崎。
Guess I'm gonna head down to the station now. Turn myself in. Already? Sooner the better, I figure. Anyway, I'll be seeing you, Kyu-san. Hold on. Do you even know where the police station is? I'm an adult. I got eyes. I'll find it. I'm coming with you, Hamazaki. We might have had our differences, but you at least deserve a proper send-off after all we've been through together. We never even met Hamazaki before he stabbed us, I believe. Like, that was the weird thing about him in 3. He was the least important of all of the 3 potential villains, or like potential leaks, or whatever you want to call them, within the Tojo. What is the point of being able to run around here? We can't do anything, we can't fish. I don't even know if we can talk to the kids. But yeah, like, the only thing that happened to him was he lost all his money after the Snake Flower Triad got beat up by Kyu. There's nothing really to do here. It's weird that they let me wander around. There's not even a sub-story. I thought there might have been, but there's not. We can't ever come back. So, yeah. Okay. It's go time, Kyu-san. You ready? Yeah, let's do it. There's literally nothing else to do. Yeah, let's do it. I miss downtown Ryukyu. I liked it. You sure about this, Hamazaki? 100%. The only way I'm reuniting with Saejima is when we're both back in the slammer. Hamazaki. Please, why won't you listen to me? My brother was sent to a prison in Okinawa. I know he was, man. She got here fast. I guess it's not very far. It's just a one-night trip by plane. What the hell is that meant to be? Balloon? And it looks like a little German boy with a balloon? You can say that all you want, lady, but I've never heard of this penitentiary number 2 you keep going on about. Now go home already. No, please. You have to listen to me. I'm begging you. We already have listened. Listen. I already told you. We looked through the logs of every prisoner ship down here. Your brother isn't, and has never been, in an Okinawa prison. He is. I just know he is. Please, check for Tiger Saejima one more time. Please, officer. What?
No.
Huh? Cutscene?
これ以上調べても同じです。とにかくもうお引き取りください。
ちょっと待ってください。
あんたもしかして。
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be hard not to. She was very loud.
タイガーは私の兄です。
Holy shit.
ちょっと警察署の前では都合が悪いな。もしよければ少しお話を聞かせてもらえませんか。
もしかして兄のことで何かご存知なんですか？
Yes.
ああ、場合によっちゃあんたの力になれるかもしれん。
Oh, where's my water? There's my water. I'm almost out.
人目のつかない場所に行こう。お付き合いいただけますか。
Should have just enough for the rest of this stream, although I might need to get some. We'll see. Where are we? This isn't suspicious at all. 2 big Yakuza men just take a... Oh, we're here! The heck is this place, Kiryu? The ex-hideout of a family called the Tamashiro I crossed swords with last year. It's been empty for a while now. If there's any way we won't be interrupted, it's here. But yeah, it's like, nothing suspicious about two big men, Yakuza-looking types. Overhear this girl talk about, Yakuza brother, and they're like, here, come with us and take it to a, private location. So, are you ready to talk? We might be able to find where your brother is if we pull all the information we have. Right. Now, you said you were Taiga Seijima's sister. That's right. My name is Yasuko Seijima. I haven't seen my brother for 25 years now. Every single day I tried to visit him in prison, but they never once let me in to see him. Not a single time in all those years. Then just a few days ago I heard he was being transferred. To Penitentiary number 2, down in Okinawa. As soon as they told me, I left Kamurocho and raced down here. But no matter how many times I ask, all the authorities insist such a place has never existed. That's what we walked in on. Yes, I'm at my wit's end here. Yasuko-san, yeah? Anyone who told you Penitentiary number 2 doesn't exist either doesn't know the truth or was lying to you. It's real, alright. What? I should know. I've been there. You have? Oh yeah. They gave it some fancy name and number like a regular old prison, but it's not actually government run. You ever hear of a private prison? Of course. And that's what Penitentiary number 2 is? Yup. Details are going to have to come later, though. I've got some more important news for you first. Truth of the matter is, I know your brother. You know Tiger? Mm-hmm. Oh, and here's another grain of truth for you. He's long gone from Okinawa. Probably reached Kamurocho by now, if I had to guess. Me and him broke out together a few days ago. You... what? He's telling the truth. Your brother washed up at my orphanage the next day, and I ended up giving him some money to get up to Kamurocho. Sorry, Yasuko. You just missed him. In that case, I can't afford to waste any more time here. I need to get back to Kamurocho at once. Do you need a passport to travel into... I was about to say interstate, but I guess interstate, like, just nationally. Because Okinawa was just within Japan, even though it's, it's an island. Do you need a passport for that? I assume not.
変な連中が大量にビルに入ってきやがった。刺すかもしれん。
I don't know how it works in Japan, you
ど
don't
うする
need
キリュウ。
今警察に捕まったら説明するのに時間がかかる。
Let's beat him up!
とりあえずここを出よう。
Now that I think about it, I don't think Q's ever actually fought the cops. In fact, the only time you've fought police is with Seijima during our time at the Penitentiary number 2. Ah, speaking of which, Penitentiary number 2 guards.
警察じゃない。誰なんだこいつらは。
あの男。
Ah, yes, this guy.
探したぜ浜崎。まさか生きていたとはな。
So that's the bitch who went running to the police, begging to see Seijima. Who are these guys, Hamazaki? Guards, from that shithole penitentiary I was telling you about. These pricks are the cruelest goons in the business. Rich coming from an escaped convict. Look, I'll go back with you, whatever I gotta do. Just leave these two out of it. They don't got a damn thing to do with this. No can do. Don't worry, Hamazaki. We're not gonna kill you, but you're gonna need a serious attitude adjustment once we get you back in the slammer. Might have to beat you till you change. Either way, the bitch isn't going anywhere. Why? This is between you and me. Sorry, but Warden's orders. He told me to bring him Taiga Seijima's sister, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Me? But why would... This is a load of bull. Hamazaki. Huh? Take care of Yasuko-san. What? What are you saying, Kiryu? I'll handle the guards. You stay behind me and keep us safe. Understand? Yeah. You hear that? If you want to get to Yasko, you're going to have to go through me. And who are you, tough guy? Someone who spent almost a quarter of his life in prison. 10 years? Yeah, okay, I guess you could say that. What is he? By this point, he's 40-something. So yeah, yes, I can see that, yep. And I can tell you're no ordinary guys. Step aside, pal. Or who knows? We might just accidentally beat you to death. I think you'll find that's not as easy as you expect. Heh, your funeral. No more fucking around. Slaughter him! What's that one guy doing? I'm a bear! Use fighting style... I think he gets red heat, doesn't he? I want to check. Oh god, where is it? Combat. Here we go. Yep, when you fire it up and surround in zone special red heat, you can unlock powerful heat actions without it. So yeah, we do get red heat still. I miss red heat, I don't know whatever happened to it. It just went away like everything else. I think we have cat-like reflexes. Yes, we do. Nope! Let me go, you bitch! Holy diver. Ow. Hang on a minute. No! Time out, Tio. Okay, let's go. You need to break 100 of these items. Fuckies. Oh my god. Right in the fuck box here. I've leveled up. Shit. Alright, first of all, I might actually do a level up. What do we have that's good to get? SMI is really good. SMI is really good. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna take that. Why not? Oh, we already have it. Oh! Oh, okay, that's interesting. We already have a bunch of our skills that just unlock by default. That's neat. What do I need to get Tiger Drop? You learn Knockback. Where's Knockback? Level 10. Nah. Alright, stability. Cool, actually, yeah, true stability is good. Lotus Flare Fist. Come on, flip the bitch! If I can charge up some heat and get him knocked down, and when I'm at low health, I'm gonna do, that. Charge up heat though. Okay, my heat's actually charging on its own. Let me try. Shit. Come on, flip him! No. Come on! I'm gonna die. I have to heal. Saito. This guy's really pissed me off. Same as fighting him with with Saejima, which sucks. I think just my rush is enough. Get up. Nice. Got him. Why do I have a feeling he's gonna come back again as I run out of here? Hey, I got a police baton at least. That's nice. Alright, what we can get? Tool Spirit, yep. It's a Dragon Spirit, yep. Dragon of Defense. Perfect. This way? Yes. Yep, there's more of them. Oh, ow. How did it not affect the other guy? Whatever. Can't grab him. Flip the bitch. Stomp on the face of the bitch. Jump on the bitch. Wait, get back at you. Ow. Get up. Alright. Sit here. Medicine. Perfect. And a chair. You're coming with me. Okay, you're too slow. Oh, more medicine. Nice. Okay, I thought we might have had the, whatever it's called, one where we can grab whatever they're holding and hit them with it. The answer is no. Hey, look, a bin. Hey, look, another... Oh, there's a help sign. Nice. Again, I need to bring 10... sorry, not 10, 100 of these. Got him. Hey, look, a gun! Alright, let's go. I'm gonna lose my fucking gun, I just know it. We're gonna get in here, I'm not gonna have the gun. Oh, no, I do! Yay! It does no damage. They did that on purpose, I just know it. Ow, you bitch. Ow. Come on, swing it. Good. Nice. Stop that! Ow. Oh my goodness, how did that not hit him? Keep going, because I might get a bit lower on health, and I can, damn it. Try and do my essence of, hurting him. a lot. That's what it's called. Fucking name of it. Damn, I thought I might have stop locked him. Oh, get out! Nice. Alright, let's just run around and try and survive for a minute. Build up my heat. Shit. I was trying to dash, didn't I? Because it was me running away as well. Hello? Hello? Oh, I got a level up. Golden Dragon Spirit, yes. Anything else? Double finishing blows, yes. Down reverse speed. I'm gonna die. I need a heal. Got a lot of stamina on X's. Do it! Nice. Good. Have an ashtray. Ow. Come on. Ow. I would like to try and do it because it'll be fun. I just need to get it charged up and then get him knocked down. Which I can do if I can grab him. Come on, flip him! Yes! Here we go. Here we go, he's down. Look at that. That was fun. Glad I did it. What are you gonna do? Hand yourself in still?
後の処理は俺がやる。だからあんたは一刻も早く冴島のところへ。
浜崎さん。
お前。
どういうわけかわからんが、安子さん、あんたも命を狙われているようだ。桐生。
ああ、分かってる。俺も一緒にカムロ町に行く。
すまねえな。あの子供たちを裏切るようなことをさせちまって。
俺はお前に頼まれてするわけじゃない。カムロ町に行くのは俺の意志だ。
Oh, that's in the game.
こっちのことは心配するな。
行こう。
I thought those sirens were in real life for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
浜崎さん、ありがとうございました。兄にあなたのような親友がいたこと誇らしく思います。
やめてくれ、そういうの。
兄には必ずあなたのことを伝えます。
いいから行け。
さあ、行こう。
Okay then. those gunshots he experienced before finally getting to him. Oh dear, when did that happen?
俺も山になっちまったみたいだな。
Oh well. No real loss. It's Hamazaki, who cares about him? He's kind of not a great guy. He stabbed us. You may forgive, but I don't. Chapter 2, to Kamurocho. And we're gonna have to get through 2 hostesses in this chapter, because Q has 4 of them. I plan to do 1 per chapter, but I didn't remember that the first chapter there works that way. Leaving already, Machan? Suppose we're looking at, him here. Anyway, yeah, so here's what happened. I think it's gonna fill in what went down with the, cop there. You know, Zao-san, you've been a better friend to me than I've ever been to you. Don't be ridiculous. You know that's not true. I'm just sorry the truth turned out to be so harsh. Your father, murdered by another man on the force. I can barely believe it. You're telling me. Something about all this doesn't sit well with me. How will your father's spirit ever find peace? I think you'll be just fine. Chief Hisai, Sugiyuchi-san, they were tired of being used by Monokata and Katsuragi all these years. The 2 of them spent their whole lives serving others. By their final moments, those were theirs, and theirs alone. They went out following their own brand of justice. Machan. Ah yes, nothing says justice like shooting yourself in the head. Sugiyuchi-san must have known telling me the truth of what happened 25 years ago was signing his own death warrant. But he did it anyway. And Chief Hisai, he took his own life in order to spare you, me, and Mei Hua. Explains what he said into the phone before he shot himself. Both of them will be dealt with. Yeah. Chief Hisai told Munakata I was dead so he'd stop coming after me. He spared my life so that I could do what's right. So that I could do what he never could. You mean bring Munakata down? Exactly. But how are you going to do that, Machan? Munakata's one of the most powerful men in one of the top police institutions in the world. Well, I don't think I'll be getting much help from my fellow officers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Ni hao. Akiyama-san. Whew, the shit's really hit the proverbial fan, huh? You're telling me. Anyway, what's up? You wouldn't swing by here without a good reason. Maybe you just want some Chinese food. You know, sometimes it's depressing how sharp you are. What happened? District Attorney's goon showed up at my office. Started tearing the place apart at the seams. Not to mention, they chucked me out on the street. Wait, they're investigating Sky Finance? On what grounds? They said they're looking into some kind of coercion. The exact terms eluding me at the moment. Anyway, the issue is my tests. They said I'm forcing people to do stuff they don't want to do in exchange for money. Classic coercion case, I guess. Heh, it's like I can hear the words coming out of the DA's mouth himself. Anyway, I didn't know where else to turn, so I thought I'd drop by here. Looks like I caught you at a bad time, though. Want me to come back later? No, your timing actually couldn't be better. Oh yeah? Yeah. I need a hand with something, Akiyama-san. And then in walks Q or something? Nope. Just he shows up with Yasuko. Hello! Hey, I'm here now too! March 13th, 5 p.m. Why'd it take 3 days?
どうやらいつものカムロ町って感じじゃないな。
Lot more police than usual?
あんまり悠長にしている暇はなさそうだ。すぐにあんたのお兄さんを探そう。
ええ。
だがとりあえずその前にあんたに言っておきたいことがある。ちょっとついてきてくれ。
No, yep. Probably gonna go into a, I'm legitimately drawing a blank on the name. I'm thinking Elise, but that's the cabaret No, the Hostess Club. Oh god, what's the bar called? Serena. New Serena. Nothing but a better place to talk than New Serena. Yasuko-san, there's a bar near here that I used to go to back in the day. We can catch our breath there for a bit. Okay, I'll follow your lead. It's literally just up the road. Yeah, keep up, lady. What's this truck doing here? Is someone moving? Head up the stairs in the alley around the back and tear Sky Finance to shreds. We're not leaving until we haul at every last document they've got. And whatever they try and say, just tell them we're under orders from the district attorney's office. That's all they need to know. Now get a move on. The DA? I wonder what happened. Hey, it's Date with an apron. Date's had a lot of odd jobs. Went from a detective to a reporter, now he's working behind a bar. It's quite the step down in careers. What's going on, Q? You show up in a guy's bar and don't even drop him a line first? Sorry for not letting you know, Date-san. I have some business in town. Work never ends for the ex-4th chairman, huh? You've got that right. Anyway, this is Yasuko Saejima. I'm here helping her with a little something. It's nice to meet you. Oh, the pleasure's all mine. She's a knockout, Q. How'd you end up bringing a girl like her back here, huh? Whatever you're thinking, I guarantee you've got the wrong idea. Let's leave it at that. By the way, where's Mama? Gone for the week. Family trouble. You know how it goes. And you're holding down the fort while she's gone? Yep. It's a real pain, what with my other work and all. But she insists we keep it open for the regulars. Lucky for us that she does. Now, Q, what's this little something you need to take care of? Oh, right. You mind taking a seat, Yasuko-san? Please. I just need to ask you something before we head out to find your brother. Okay. So, what is it you want to ask me? Sorry if this is a blunt question, but why do you need to see your brother so bad? Bad enough to murder for it. Wait, you what? Kiryu-san, is this really the best place to... Ah, yes. Yeah, we'll just talk about it in front of the ex-detective, current reporter, from the sounds of it. He's still got other work. Don't worry about Date-san. He's an ex-detective, yeah, but we can trust him. I promise. He'd never turn you in without hearing what you had to say first. Isn't that right, Date-san? Well, yeah, that's right. Now tell me the truth, Yasuko-san. Why would you go so far for your brother? Yasuko-san. Come on. It's because Tiger is everything to me. I owe him my life. What? I'm serious. If it weren't for him, I would have died years ago. Go on. Have you ever heard of a living donor kidney transplant? Oh yeah, you read about those things all the time. That's when they give you a kidney from one of your relatives, right? They say you only need one, after all. Well, you can live with one. It's best to have two. There's a key back there. Right, the truth of it is, I'm the recipient of one of those living donor transplants. And your brother's the one who gave it to you, huh? That's what you meant when you said you owe him your life. Yes. Hold on. Getting a transplant like that from your sibling isn't all that uncommon. I'm not judging or anything, but do you really owe him that much just for a kidney? It's not that simple. Think you can explain? The kidney I got, it wasn't Tiger's. He wasn't a match. What? Different blood types? Well, yes, but... But what? Why couldn't you get the transplant from your brother? Yasuko-san. I think I get what's going on here. You and Tiger aren't actually siblings. Gee! He's right. Tiger is my stepfather's son from his prior marriage, while my mother had me before she and my stepfather ever even met. Then where'd you find a match? Since my mother had already passed, Tiger tracked down my biological father and begged him to donate his kidney to me. Saejima. Beyond the regular difficulty of finding a kidney donor, my blood type is extremely rare. A direct relative was my only hope for a match. Once Tiger learned that, he spent every waking moment of his life scouring the city until he found my father. He was only 15 years old at the time. Still just a kid, huh? I had honestly given up hope. Before my mother died, she told me my father was nothing more than an abusive drunk with no chance of ever changing. Based on what I knew, it seemed likely he was already dead. Even if he wasn't, I didn't want to live knowing I owed my life to such a horrible man. At the time, I would have rather died than continue on carrying a part of him inside me. But Tiger wouldn't take no for an answer. He said no matter what happened, he would take care of me. Then, he found your dad? Yes. Well, where was he? In Kansai. He had started working for a Yakuza organization called the Omi Alliance, handling the dirty jobs nobody else wanted to touch. The Omi? That's right. Tiger went alone to Kansai, knowing full well that my father was a Yakuza. But, let me guess, they tried to extort him? Exactly. A Yakuza through and through. My father demanded a massive sum of money in exchange for one of his kidneys. How much cash are we talking here? 30 million yen. Kidneys are expensive when they're sold, like, illegally. I think it's them and livers. Maybe even hearts. I don't know how much hearts are, but those three, kidneys, hearts, and livers, they're the biggest things that they need for transplants. 30 mil? That's a ton now, but it was a fortune back then. How was I think it was... Wasn't it cheaper back then? I mean, well, actually, maybe not. I don't know. The 80s, though. That was during the bubble era, so I don't know whether it was... Like, that money was around, definitely. How was a kid ever supposed to get his hands on that kind of money? He wasn't. That was the point. But Tiger didn't give up. He started fighting thugs in the streets of Kamurocho, trying to scrape together whatever funds he could. That would never work. Not for cash like that. Actually, no, it would have been longer than that. It would have been before the bubble era, because they were 15. And he was 15, so it would have been the 70s. It didn't. Not until Sasai-san from the Tojo clan stepped in. He gave Tiger the 30 million under one condition. He joined the Sasai family. So that's how he ended up in the Tojo. All that time, Tiger never turned his back to me. Even when it seemed like all hope was lost, he supported me. He dropped out of high school, gave up on his dream of becoming a teacher. It's weird to imagine Tiger as a teacher. Even joined the Yakuza for me. So that's what you meant when you said you owe him your life. That's right. He's everything to me. Not only did Tiger literally save my life, but he gave me the will to keep on living. Yasuko-san. I might, after this segment, I'm gonna go fill up my water, because it is hot and I am thirsty.
正直言うと、兄が18人殺した犯人とか、そうじゃないとか、真犯人が別にいるとか、そんなのはどうでもいいんです。私にとってお兄ちゃんはお兄ちゃんだから。
あんたにはここで待っていてもらう。少しこの店で頭を冷やした方がいい。
え？あ？何言ってんだキリ。こんなに切実に会いたがってるってのに。
安子さん、もし冴島がすでに死んでいたとしたら、あんたどうするつもりだ
？She'd probably take a life.
死ぬ気。
I just said that, Kyu. Yasuko-san, you keep saying you owe Tiger your life. And I get it. We all rely on other people. It's hard to keep going without someone loving you, supporting you, pushing you onward. But in your case, Tiger became more than that. He's not just your support. He's your reason to keep living. I know life hasn't been easy for you. Losing your parents is one of the worst pains imaginable, and you had to bear that burden at a far younger age than most. But having a hard life doesn't excuse the way you've lived. Not that I have any right to talk. I've made my fair share of mistakes. Kyu. I understand why you feel so strongly, but that emotion has led you to some bad decisions. It's not a stretch to say it's completely clouded your judgment. So, I need you to stay here while I go figure out where your brother is. It's for your own good. But, Kyu, don't worry, I'll find him. And I'll make sure you two are reunited. I promise. But for now, you just need to be patient, okay? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Yasuko-san. Take care of it for me, will you? Do you even have to ask? It's gonna immediately kick me out? Ah, damn, I want to get that key. Do that next time we come back. But yeah, we have a hideout here, usual shit. Ein Saijima. Hold on a sec, Q. What's wrong? There's something I need to tell you. Couldn't really say it in there. Does it involve Yasuko-san? You bet. If she found out about this, she'd just end up getting herself into more trouble. Well, what is it? Well, you only just got here, so you probably haven't noticed, but the whole town's been kinda on edge lately. Because of Saijima? Partially, I'm sure. But there's more to it than that. Word on the street is Majima and Saijima linked up a few days ago. What? Yup. I hear Majima had his boys line the whole damn street to keep the cops off Saijima. Huh. So they've already met. Speaking of Date-san, do you know where I can find Majima-san? I need to talk to him as soon as possible. Not just about Saijima. Majima-san might be able to tell me more about the connection between the top police brass, Jingu, and the Tojo clan. The police? What are you talking about? Sorry, but I can't say much more than that. Just know that people are gunning for the Tojo. And no matter what's going down, I need to hear Majima-san's side of the story. Alright, last I heard, he'd taken root up on the top floor of the Millennium Tower. Starting there's your best bet. Great. Thanks, Date-san. I got an email. We got a sub-story right there with, what's his name? You matched him 4 years ago. Hinakure Curve 2008 at Q, come to Yoshida Batting Center. Let's finish what we started 4 years ago. 4 years ago, huh? That could be just about anybody. Guess I'll find out what it's about if I drop by Yoshida Batting Center. I'm not sure what that one is. Anyway, we're level 5. Let's see. Bounding throw. Yep, that was good. Kamaki dodge shot. Yep, that's also good. And reversal. Also good. Okay. We got some sub-stories and shit. Cool. I'm just gonna go stretch my legs for a minute, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. Huh. It is actually a sub-story. Well, now how close I have to be for that to trigger. Not close, good. CFG must do my apprentice at Soto Kamaki at. Kamaki here, it's been ages, Kiryu. If you're here in Kamurocho, come see me. I'll be waiting at my dojo in the Dragon Palace. Hasn't been that long, it's been a year. It's a text from Master Kamaki. I wonder if he had one of his apprentices write this. Kamaki Dojo is inside Dragon Palace on Bahak Boulevard. I should probably stop by when I have the time. You probably should. But that won't be today. There's only one thing that I want to do. I just want to see what my health was, if I got health back or not. I did. There's only one thing I want to do for the rest of today. And we're probably going to avoid sub-stories. There's police tape out here. Ah, shit. I had to walk past here no matter what. Ah, Majima's been arrested.
Majima no Nisa. Majima no Nisa.
桐生ちゃん。
おい、どこへ行く？勝手に動くな。
何があったんだ。
I'm amazed they haven't pulled him away.
はめられてしもた。これでしばらく身動きが取れへん。
誰にやられた。
大悟や。
Daigo?
だって
堂島大悟や。
大悟が。
おい、勝手に話すな。そこの君を下がりなさい。オウム執行妨害で逮捕するぞ。
What are the charges?
急げや桐生ちゃん。全部の事件はつながっとる。25年前のやつも100億の事件も安子ちゃんのやつもや。
なんだと。
このままやと俺らの登場会が潰されてまう。それに
When isn't the
今
Tojo
安
in
子ちゃんが
danger?
危ない。お前しかおらん。あとは頼んだで。
That's interesting. So when they bring people in, they have cops sitting in the back of the car with them. Very different. Oh, is that the end of that chapter? Oh, bloody hell, really? What a stupid way to do it. They just really just... Okay, I walk in front of there, bam! Chapter ends. Okay. Wish I knew that. It's kind of annoying. I had no choice but to really walk in front of it because of where I wanted to go. Alright, even more shit to do for chapter 3. We're gonna have to get through 3 hostesses in one chapter. Count them, 3! Meanwhile, at the Tojo-Kai chairman's office.
を逮捕したか。分かった。あ、冴島康子の捜索はもう手配済みだ。
That's kind of silly that just walking in front of the Millennium Tower does that, because if you wanted to go anywhere, like, they gave you access to the city, but it's a normal place to walk in front of. It's a main street. Like, walking up from Nakamichi, you would have ended up in front of it.
真島を逮捕することができましたよ。これで真島組の邪魔が入らない。
That's fine, just means we're going to be spending a lot of time probably in chapter 3. Man, it's hot tonight.
さあ、あとはあなたがどう決断するか。それだけです。
Ah, Katsuragi.
数日前の上野清和会との抗争。そ
Let's
れ
gonna
に
have some more water.
5年前の100億
It's
事
hot.
件。すべてがあなた方によって仕組まれていたことだったとは。 未だに信じられません。
だがそれ
Had
が
some
真
water
実
drinking
です
ASMR.
もう迷ってる時間はありませんよ、六代目。私はね、堂島さん。極道組織というのは社会の必要悪だと思っているんですよ。
In a way, he has a bit of a point. Especially was the case in Japan after the war. That's why they kind of
敗戦後、
let it be.
日本という国の復興を
Exactly.
陰で
That's
支
what
え
I
て
just
きた
said.
のは警察と極道です。それは間違いありません。我々
Let's just ignore some of what the
警察は
Yakuza
目
were
に
up
見え
to
る
during
犯
that
罪から一
time.
般人を守り、秩序を築いた。そして極道は目に見えない外敵を水際で叩き、この国を独立国家として
Like
成り
what?
立たせた。
What foreign threats?
だからね、私は警察だけが正義だ。
They were under American occupation for a while. Actually, I don't know when that ended.
警察と極道
Some could
は
argue
今も
it's
今
still
まで
kind of there, but not really. There's
常に
American
表裏一体
bases.
共に
Some
同じ
people in
道を
Japan are a
歩ん
little
で
bit
きたの
like,
ですから。
hey, could you not?
だが時代は変わった。本来裏の顔であるはずのあなたたちは、組織が巨大化するにつれ本来の立場を忘れ、表の世界に出るようになった。金を稼ごうとする者も増えてきた。巨大な組織には金が必要だ。しかしそれでは何かとお互いに都合も悪い。だから私はそれを本来の形に修正したいだけなんです。あなたさえ良ければ上野清和会は責任を持って潰します。公の力を使ってきれいにね。裏を取り仕切る組織はあまり多くない方がいい。
その条件が荒いというわけですか。
ええ。この荒井を新たに若頭に
Oh no,
昇進
Katsuragi.
させ
Who's
て
Katsuragi? Oh, Katsuragi was the other guy. Oh god, I forgot who's who.
組織の運営は新井が取り仕切ります。
Let's see, turn that fan up for a minute.
あなたは六代目として登場会を守ることができる。どうでしょう。あなた方登場会としては本来敵であるはずの我々と手を組める。悪い話じゃないはずですが。
上野清和会はどうするつもりなんですか。
あの桂木という男がバカでないなら、おそらく彼らは彼らで動き出しているはずだ。私以外の警察上層部との取引の材料を確保するためにね。
材料。
Oh. That's purgatory. Okay, they'd use chains to cuff him. It's not even gonna work probably, it's Seijima.
25年ぶりの再会だな、冴島。桂木。年は取ったが、その目は変わらないな。なんでお前がここにおるんや。話すのも面倒なくらいいろいろあってね。ま、あんたもいろいろ真島さんから聞かされただろう。お前の目的は何なんや。俺のこと拉致して何になるんや。
Good question.
まあ心配するな。すぐにあんたを殺そうってわけじゃない。あんたにはまだ生きていてもらうよ。どうせ殺すんやったら早よやれ。こないにまどろっこしいことして時間使うぐらいやったらいっそ死んだ方がマシや。ほほう、随分と潔いな。覚悟はできていると。当たり前じゃボケが。
俺は死刑囚や。25年前のあの日、
Which is a long time to be on death row. I don't know why it takes so long.
覚悟はできとる。
I guess it's better that if it takes a while in case something comes up that can get them acquitted, rather than doing it quick.
何がおかしいんじゃ。
I know in Russia, during the crimes of Andrei Chikatilo, the one man was arrested for some of the crimes, like some of the early crimes in one area, and was executed before Chikatilo was caught.
何言うとるんや。
So I guess that's the one downside to, you know, having executions be fast. Better yet, how about you just don't do it?
殺したのはお前は誰一人
Let me get
殺
this
すことす
definitely
ら
I
でき
think
な
it's
かっ
right.
た。ただの間抜けだ。
どういうことや。どういうことなんや、桂木。説明せえ。
まあそのことは後でゆっくり教えてやるよ。時間はたっぷりあるからな。
何する気や。
俺としたことがちょっと計画が狂ってしまってね。最初は警察とつるんでこの上に立ってるビルをいただくつもりだったんだが、予定を変更せざるを得なくなったんだよ。荒井って男のせいでね。
荒井やと。荒井って木戸の兄貴分。どういうことや。
まあ事情はゆっくり話すとして、あんたとあんたの妹さんにはまた協力してもらうよ。
妹やと。お前、安子をどうするつもりや。
おっと、まだそんな元気があるのか。
Oh yeah, you cares
安
about
心
his
し
sister.
ろ。あんたたちは今の俺たちの生命線だ。殺しはしないさ。あんたたちと例のファイル、それに有り余るほどの軍資金さえ手に入れれば宗方など用なしだ。
Oop, who's this?
どうだ、金の方は準備できたのか。
ええ。スカイファイナンスの隠し金庫にあった現金1000億、無事強奪に成功しました。
お前は。
お久しぶりです、冴島さ
Isn't
ん。
that Keto? He's dressed differently, so I can't quite tell. Oh wow, there's the florist down. And one of the fighters. Hurry to New Serena. Do I actually have to go there? Majima-san said Yasuko-san's in danger. Have a bad feeling with this, but go to New Serena and make sure she's okay. And do I actually have to go there, or can I do whatever I want? Let's find out. Okay, I can do whatever I want. No preference. Actually, do I have money? Wait, here's Nanami. She won't be one of them. We already know that.
乾杯。
乾杯。
ゆっくりしていってください。はい、どうぞ。いらっしゃいませ。
Hello. Thank you for coming.
桐生和
I'm Kazuma Q. Nice to meet you.
桐生さん、
Do you come to hostess clubs often?
そうだな。
Well, it depends. I come when I get the chance.
ありますよね。
I understand. Even married men will come here to relax when things get hectic at work. Actually, I'm single.
そうなんですか。
Really? What?
失礼します。
Hello. I'm Hiyori. Hope this seat isn't taken.
あの、
What do you do for a living, Kiyu-san? I run an orphanage in Okinawa.
うーん。
That must be pretty stressful.
いや、
Not really. I just look at my kids' smiling faces and all my stress melts away. Aw, that's nice. What kind of work did you do before that? Well, I guess you could say I was the leader of a sort of organization.
そうなんですか。
Oh, how big of an organization? I think it was around 30,000 people altogether.
すごいですね。
Wow, that must be one of those big corporations I hear so much about. Why did you quit? It's a little complicated. You were chairman for a day.
おー
I see. That's too bad.
ごめんなさい。
Oh, I've been requested. Please enjoy your stay. Bye for now. Hi, nice to meet you.
Kiryu,
I'm Kazuma Kiryu. Nice to meet you. You look pretty laid back. You'll have to be a little more energetic if you want to drink with me.
Oi, oi.
Hey, you're not drunk already, are you? Not yet. What kind of alcohol do you like?
ねえね
I'll drink whatever you order. Whiskey, no question.
えそうなんだ
Whiskey, huh? That would be fine, I guess.
なんだ
Is there a problem? Well, I like whiskey, but when I drink it, I turn into a pretty annoying person. I butt into conversations and only talk about myself. The club asked me not to drink whiskey if I can help it. But I'll be happy to drink it if you want me to.
いや
No, that's okay.
桐生さん
What do you think my special talent is?
さあな
I don't know. What? Drinking! I can drink anybody under the table.
そうか
You seem pretty confident.
あるある
Of course I am. Want to try drinking with me one-on-one next time? Sure you don't need a handicap?
おいおい
Oh, come on. You don't think I need a special treatment because I'm a woman, do you? You're the one who'll need a handicap.
そうか
Okay. What do I get if you lose? Well, I could become your girlfriend.
なるほど
Alright then. Let's get started.
いや
Hey! I was kidding. Stop looking at me like that.
失礼します
Hello, I'm Kyoko.
乾杯
乾杯
What are they drinking where they've got those big flutes? Flutes? Floats? What do you call them? Champagne flute, I think is the term. Hi, it's nice to meet you.
なんだ
You're certainly full of energy. I'm just getting started. My shows only get more exciting as time goes on. Your shows? Oh, never mind about that. So, what's your name?
桐生
Kazuma Kyu.
そうなんだ
Hello, Kyu-san. I like that name. Very cool. And you've got quite a body on you. Are you an athlete? Maybe a fighter? You look like a fighter.
うーん
Actually, I think I've seen you somewhere before. Don't go spreading that around. I knew it! You're famous, aren't you? Hard to say. I haven't been to Kamurocho much recently.
うーん
I know I've seen you somewhere. Don't tell me. It'll come to me eventually.
さあな
You've only ever had one girl that recognized Kyu for who he was. Maybe you have. Well, let's talk while I think about it.
そうだな
Alright.
うーん
You look kinda scary, but I bet you're a nice guy.
Eh?
You think so? Yep. I'm sure of it. I have good instincts about these things.
何
Is that right?
あそうそう
I bet I can tell what you're thinking right now.
そうか
Oh? That might be fun.
うーん
I'm picking up a vibration. You want to come again soon and request me. Was I right?
なんだと
What's up with that? Bullseye, right? Pretty impressive, huh? You might be right, actually.
そうだな
本当
Really? So you'll come again?
あ
Sure.
ありがとう
Haha. I knew you'd come through. You totally caught my eye. I knew you were special as soon as I saw you.
あ
You're laying it on a little thick, don't you think? Hehe. You are going to come again, right? Yes, I will. Seems I don't have a choice.
もう時間
Is our time up already? Looks like it.
よろしくお願いします
It was nice meeting you. Sure. So that's Hiyori.
よろしくお願いします
And Kyoko. Okay, that shows how much money I've got.
足元気をつけてくださいね
Kyoko, thanks. I had fun today. What do you think? Feel like requesting me next time? Hehehe. I admit you've piqued my curiosity, alright? Stop by the club again. And Yori, thank you. I had so much fun talking with you today. I usually hold back with clients who don't drink much, but I could relax and enjoy myself with you. Ask for me next time, okay? So yeah, none of the sub-stories are available now, but I'm allowed to do the clubs, which works out.
れたんですね。
Thanks for requesting me. I'm Hiyori. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hi.
何頼みます？
What would you like? I will get beer
私も。
and a chicken basket.
私いいかも。
Nice. So food and drink water will get 2 hearts each time. That's convenient.
乾杯。
乾杯。
楽しんでいってくださいね。
Ah, God, it's hot. Please enjoy yourself.
はい、どうぞ。
そういえば、
How did you start working as a hostess? Well, I ran away from home. I had a big fight with my dad and told him that I couldn't live under his roof anymore.
それでね、
So I moved out on my own. I'm still in college, so this seemed like the best job I could handle in my spare time.
なるほど。
A fight with your father, huh? What was it about? My cell phone, actually. My dad's so stubborn and strict. I found out that he'd been reading my emails while I was asleep. That's not good. I know. It's unbelievable, right? When I asked him why, he said it was his duty to make sure I wasn't falling in with a bad crowd. So we had a big argument, and ended up leaving home. I'll never speak to him again. A fight with your father. That's funny. Well, I didn't think so. I was done with him. But isn't it tough being on your own?
そうですね。
Nope. I'm fine by myself. I bet he's happier without me too.
そうか。
I see. Well, you'll have to work hard to support yourself.
はい。
I will. And you can help me out by requesting me.
あ
Sure. God, we only get half hearts from these. I'm going to college, you know. I'm majoring in physical education. Is that so? Yep. I'm a pretty good athlete. I want to become a high school PE teacher.
あ、なるほど。
That means you'll need a teaching license. I bet your classes will be pretty tough.
ええ、
Yeah, I can't afford to party anymore. I goofed off too much during my freshman year, so I need to watch my grades. I never understood why people do that. College is expensive. Why would you go there and, well, college, university? I think college mainly because it's associated with American colleges especially. I work hard every day, but it's worth it to make my dreams come true.
桐生さん、
Do you think I'd make a good teacher? I know the boys would love you. Bit of a weird thing to say. Cute girl like you, I know the boys would love you. You think so? Definitely. What would you do if you were a boy in my class?
さあ、
I'd probably try to ask you out. Here, there's moral and legal implications to that. And I could never go out with one of my students. Yeah, mainly because, well, one, it's morally wrong to go out with a student. Two, it's also illegal if they're a minor. So I'd have to turn you down, gently of course. I actually wonder how many teachers have been asked out by students.
気になることがあって。
Hugh-san, are you single?
あ
Yes.
うーん、
Don't you get lonely? I live with like 8 kids. Well, yeah, I'd be lying if I said no. Sometimes I want to be around people. You live with like 8 kids!
そうなんだ。
I know what you mean. It hasn't been that long since I started living alone, and I get pretty lonely sometimes. When I'm in my apartment eating dinner all alone, I feel like the only person in the world.
そうだな。
It is more fun to eat with other people. Right? That's why I like to be with other people at night. Being a hostess is the perfect job for a lonely girl like me, huh? You could find a roommate.
そうだ。
I thought about that, but I'm not a very neat person. One of my friends was shocked when she visited my apartment a while ago. She said I must have some unnatural aversion to cleaning.
Eh?
It's that bad.
そうですね。
Yes. I've got clothes and underwear strewn everywhere. And I forget to take out the trash. Well, that's really
そう
bad.
か。
Oh, that is pretty bad.
桐生さん、
How about you? Are you a neat person?
あ
Yes, I am. I like to keep things in order. I'm pretty handy with an iron.
ねえね
Really? Well, yeah, he's got 8 kids to take care of. Really? Maybe we could live together.
おいおい。
I was just kidding. Oh. Well, living with you still sounds like it'd be fun.
え。
Isn't that time already? Yes, it is. I gotta go. Both in-game and IRL. It's so hot, I'm gonna have to end here. I was gonna keep going to maybe finish her up. Like, I was gonna go there, then to the other club back here, the other club back here, and then get her done quickly, but it's so bloody hot, I'm dying. I'm literally dying in this heat. I need to stop. I'm so happy you picked me. You're totally my type. It gets pretty lonely living on my own, so I hope you come by to see me again. Okay. Is your enter key broken or something? Okay, cool. So we'll do that next time. Like I said, it's just too hot. I'm sweaty. I'm dying from this heat. Alright. So technically we got through, what, 2 chapters? We're on to the 3rd chapter already. It's really strange how fast they went. I still think it's pretty silly that walking in front of the Millennium Tower ended that chapter. Anywho, but that is going to be all for today, and as I mentioned at the start, I am moving soon. Well, okay, it'll be a little bit, but I've got to get ready for it, I've got to pack, got to move and all that stuff. So streams aren't going to happen as often because of that. But once I do, it hopefully should be a bit better, it'll be hopefully a bit quieter, won't have to deal with the heat as much, so it's going to be, it'll be good, but that's just life. So yeah, there's not going to be too much stream-wise for a bit. I'll try to, you know, do one a week, you know, at least still, but yeah, just with packing, because I don't know when everything else is going to get packed up, but yeah, it's all that fun stuff moving. So, thanks for watching, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.